So on the 19th of January, I got this letter from Gary Tomlinson's solicitors, Brandsmiths, not for publication. Dear sirs, regarding our clients, Mr. Gary Tomlinson and his family, we are instructed by Mr. Gary Tomlinson and his family. We write in relation to the disgraceful, unacceptable and unlawful actions carried out by you against our client, his son Robert Tomlinson, and his wife, Mrs. Annette Tomlinson. Summary. We specifically refer to the published posts on the website AskTommo.com, as well as the videos you have published on your YouTube channel, Racing Pigeon International. The contents of the post and the website and the channel are untrue and are defamatory of our client and his family. Further, through your concerted actions of publishing the posts on the website and the videos and the email as defined below, your actions amount to harassment of our client and his family, and therefore contrary to provisions of Protection of Harassment Act 1997. In the event that you do not provide the relief set out in paragraph 43 below and agree to permanently cease harassing our client, we will be instructed to apply to Her Majesty's High Court of England and Wales and seek an harassment injunction against you without further notice, and or bring proceedings in liable. We request that you do not contact our clients or take steps to attempt to contact our client on receipt of this letter. Your actions have caused and continue to cause our client significant concern and distress. Should you wish to discuss this matter, please contact this firm using the contact details set out in our letter of signature. We strongly advise you to seek legal advice in relation to the contents of this letter. Background. Mr. Tomlinson is a majority shareholder of Who Dares Wins Alfreton Limited. GT, along with his wife AT&RT, are pigeon fanciers who operate a one-off race in the United Kingdom and Ireland, and was founded in 2013. Within the industry, GT is colloquially known as Tommo. Who Dares Wins One-Off Race is a series of high spot races and give a guaranteed prize money of £100,000. Through the success of Who Dares Wins and the one-off race, GT has developed a significant reputation within the racing pigeon industry and particularly within one-off racing. You're the director of Racing Pigeon International, and on the 3rd of September 2019, RPI and Who Dares Wins agreed the full written terms of an agreement between the parties whereby RPI would assist Who Dares Wins with marketing and promotion. The commercial relationship ended on the 19th of April 2020. The terms do not deal with the ownership of intellectual property rights, ownership of the intellectual property rights, etc., etc. Since termination of the commercial relationship as set out in paragraphs 10 to 28 below, you have embarked upon online campaign of hate. Hate, that's a strong word. To shock and disturb our client using your reputation within the racing pigeon industry, your experience in marketing, the website and the channel to harass GT and defame him to your followers. This behaviour is unacceptable. We set out below a summary of course of conduct adopted by you against the client. Then it goes on telling about the website. Then it says a load more other stuff. The modus operandi of the website is clear. It is a medium whereby you can attack, oppress and degenerate Who Dares Wins, GT and his family, as well as their reputations online. The website posts, it goes on about the website posts, etc., etc. As you can see from the dates and the titles of the posts, they are sustained, obsessive and repeatedly attack Gary Tomlinson and his family and their integrity. The posts contain inflammatory language which serves to cause our client significant stress and harm. It's further distressing that you unscrupulously recorded and posted your telephone conversation with our client for the purposes of publishing on the website. Given the posts are clearly targeted, given direct references in the title of posts and headline to Tommo, each such post amounts to a course of conduct of behaviour in harassment of our client and contrary provisions of whatever, 1997. The YouTube channel as well, they talk about emails to the client that I've sent to him in previously, goes on. Harassment. Then he talks about harassment. The post videos and emails, together with your online activities, are causing considerable harm and distress to our client, are plainly targeted at him, and each such action amounts to a course of conduct of behaviour which is harassment to our client. Then he talks about what harassment is. Then he talks about the significant impact upon Gary Tomlinson and Annette Tomlinson since the commencement of my online activities. You have caused GT psychological stress, which has resulted in being admitted to hospital in 3 separate occasions. I have impacted Gary Tomlinson's ability to fulfill his work duties. And he talks about more stuff. As a result of the stress by your online activities, Annette Tomlinson has lost almost 3 stone in weight, has become dependent upon antidepressants prescribed by her GP, and is now completely housebound, almost completely housebound, afraid to leave the house. And he talks about what else he thinks I've done, and so on and so forth. Then he talks about he thinks I've defamed Gary Tomlinson. Then he talks more about the points I've made on the AskTommo site. The allegations are entirely false and, given their seriousness, have caused significant harm to GT and RT's reputation. Given that you are well known within the pigeon community and operate an active YouTube channel, the allegations have had sustainable reach. The level of hurt and distress the allegations have caused to our client, a well-respected pigeon fancier, is indescribable. GT is entitled to full vindication in the eyes of those who have seen your published slurs. Our client will not hesitate to commence proceedings against you if this matter cannot be resolved satisfactorily and quickly. If our client are successful in their claims as outlawed below, they are likely to be awarded significant damages. The sum by the way of damages our client will seek will be influenced by the promptness and the adequacy of the steps you take to mitigate the harm caused by the posts and videos. Action required. You are acting outside of the law. Your actions are causing our client, along with his wife, serious psychological harm. Our client is not prepared to allow you to continue to harass him in this way. Your online activities cannot continue. In the event you do not comply with the terms set out below in paragraph 43 by 4 p.m. on the 26th of January 2022, we will be instructed to apply to the court without further notice to you. Whilst we acknowledge the website is no longer accessible, as soon as I got this letter, I put the website back up. I took the website off because of all the other legal issues going on for about a week. In order to end this matter without any recourse to litigation, our clients require you to confirm in writing that you will immediately cease all contact with him by any and all means without limitation, etc., etc. Immediately remove the videos from your channel. Pay our clients damages, including aggravated damages for the significant harm done to their reputations. Publish an apology on the channel on terms to be agreed, apologising for the allegations. Agree to stop harassing GT and his family and indemnify GT into his legal costs. To be clear, in the event that our clients seek to apply to the court for the injunction, our client will seek to obtain an award for damages for the anxiety caused by your actions and financial loss resulting from the harassment, an injunction restraining you from pursuing any conduct which amounts to harassment, and GT's legal costs. We await receiving written confirmation that you have provided the relief as set out, etc., etc., by 26th of January 2022. So, I got that in January. With all the other legal BS going on, I didn't publish it. Nothing on the AskTommo website at AskTommo.com is anything other than facts or my objective opinion. When Gary Tomlinson seen fit to start talking in a very negative way about me 2 years ago, and also, although I can't prove it, be the spreader, facilitator of vile rumours about me, I decided that I was going to let people know what he and the family really are like, and my opinions and facts about what happened. I asked some questions on the website, and that's all I do. This letter was dated on the 19th of January, and I had until the 26th of January to respond. I never responded. To this date, on the 25th of March, I haven't received any legal actions about AskTommo. Maybe that's because previously Tomlinson has reported me to the police about this being a legal website, and the police have said twice, including once after attending an interview, that there is no illegal activity on this site. It's called something called freedom of speech. I've not said anything that is untrue about Tomlinson, or I've not worded anything in a way that would be false. And as I said, it's just my opinion. In addition to all the other stress and anxiety that he's caused other people within the racing pigeon community, I thought it's time to show this letter so people can see what's been going on. I've said before, and I'll say it again, if you've got nothing to hide, you've got no fear. I haven't got anything to hide, and therefore I have no fear. So that's what's happening. Now, I know for a fact that his solicitors have spent quite a long time on the AskTommo.com website in the last 2 weeks. So I'm expecting something to happen. But like I said at the top of the website, no amount of legal threats or bullying will take this website down. Some people may say, it's time to finish this. Well, what I would say to them people is, I have tried 3 times to resolve this issue. Actually 4 times, because I tried to resolve the issue yesterday on the 24th of March 2022 by making an offer, which I will publish, that was declined. I have tried to resolve this issue. And Gary Tomlinson doesn't want to resolve the issue, whether it's an ego thing, whether it's a pride thing, whether the fact that his company has got no money, although he's had money this week from other parties, so he has got money. And it was flatly refused. So, based on everything and the amount of stress he's caused to my family and I, and some of the horrible, harassing things he's done and said towards me and my family, this website stays online to be able to let people know the other side of Gary Tomlinson and his family, because he likes to control his persona as the all-caring, all-giving, charity-based, totally transparent, open and honest, running one-off race manager. But in my opinion, it's just my opinion, nothing could be farther from the truth. I thoroughly expect more legal action about this site. I have no problem with that, because as far as I'm concerned, it's my freedom of speech. And the fact that the police have contacted me, Gary Tomlinson has put the police onto me twice about this site, and the police have took no further action. And the police have said it wasn't harassment, because in order to harass someone, I need to contact them. And the only way I could contact them is via email or phone, which I haven't done in a long time now. And of course, if Gary Tomlinson or his family don't look at the website, then they won't see what's being said about them. And I don't see in any way that it can be harassing to them. I've got more updates to make on the site. I am going to put out the offer and the attempted resolution offered via his solicitors that I made yesterday, which he refused. Because like I said, I got nothing to hide. And recently, over the last few days, people have seen that this man is prepared to publicly out and out lie about his actions and consequences to other people. And I'm not prepared for that to happen anymore.